Hi Collective, welcome to the channel, Cosmic Divine Dreamer. Hi everyone. So, we are almost to the equinox of autumn 2023, right? So I'm really excited because there's a lot of things that happen with the equinox gateway. As it did for me, I went through a major surge of enlightenment and activations and higher level of ascensions and all sorts of beautiful things. So it's like a leveling up time, right? So I'm really excited to see what is going on with the downloads that I've been receiving just already. It's crazy. Now I know that I've had my energy restored, right? As I've been in hermit energy for a while, but I've recently gotten something out of my energetic space, right? So I've been like restoring a lot of my energy, right? Getting the clarity, getting the downloads. And it's crazy too, because like the same stuff's coming around at this time that came around during the last equinox. And it was like around the exact same time where I was feeling empowered enough and I was like, that's it, I'm done, this is over, I'm moving on, I need to focus on me. So I'm feeling all that energy, and then all this stuff started to come back in again. So I'm like, oh Lord, is this spell work coming back at me? Are these downloads, like, what is this, right? So there definitely is a lot of stuff that is coming up, as I know that I'm being having a lot of psychic attacks and things like that. But either way, whatever. I'm just super excited. I know that I feel this amazing energy. So that whatever. I will take the attacks and all that to feel this beautiful energy. I know that. So yeah, anyways, I always pull the gateway, the magical dimensions, for all of the gateways and energy cards and things like that. So I'm going to try to not talk so much and we just get into the cards, right? Alright, I brought this out so hopefully it's not too loud. I like you guys to see the cards. So hopefully it's like looking at the camera. I'm like a very visual person. I like to show. I like to see. A lot of times I love to watch readers. I want to see more of the cards, especially if anybody's working with unicorn decks. I love unicorns. As I say that, look, there's a unicorn right there. So, I'm definitely from the unicorn realm. I know that. That's the spirit that I have. I very much do, right? So, alright. Let's see. Third eye portal. Emergence. Got sacral portal chakra coming out. Already felt to move this. And galactic guidance. Huh. That water sound, I don't know if it's gonna bother me or not. I don't know what it is where I'm at, but there's a lot of energy. I'm gonna share this funny. So this is literally going on. Like, I'm not playing. Like the city that I'm in, like it's known for its heritage and its culture, and anyway, they do these paranormal tours, and they part of the tour that they do is literally like right in front of the hotel that I'm at, and so it's like every so often when they're doing these tours, like then they do another one like right in front of the hotel, and I know that they're probably talking about because we're like the only hotel in the city or whatever, but and anyways, I know that there's like a lot of dark energy and just a lot of crazy things that happen, right? And like literally, like there is stuff going on. Like I've never been somewhere where there's like so much like hot water pressure, and it always sounds like the water's being turned on and off, on and off, on and off, and then it's just like all like this steam and everything and pressure and keeps coming out, and the faucets will start screaming, And literally, like, there's been times they've had to shut off the water and stuff due to this stuff. But it's like, it's crazy. It's like it'll keep vibrating and going off and on and off and on. And it freaks me out. It reminds me of, like, Ghostbusters. You know, when the plasma coming out, not like that, but if you think about it, like that plasma, I don't remember why it was released into the city or whatever, but it was filled with all that dark energy. Like, it's crazy because a lot of stuff from the movies is straight up, like, can really be manifested, especially like when we're watching this stuff, right? And we're pulling that in our minds are thinking about it. Think about many people thinking about certain, you know, movies and things like that can very much manifest, you know, very much can. And a lot of stuff's leaked through the movies and the music and stuff anyways. What I'm getting at is, like, because it's been times that things will be calm, but then, like, I'll answer a phone call or something, because through the radio waves, like, dark energies and video calls and things like that, poltergeists and stuff literally can come through that stuff. I've literally seen them come through because I can see demonic things when they get into people. And I've literally seen them jump around person to person, like, after taking certain phone calls and things like that. And what I'm getting at is there's certain times that, like, this happens with the water lines and the pressure. And so anyways, like, I'm very careful with the water here. And so, like, I got it a certain way where it's quiet and it's calm. And I feel like I've been told, like, don't touch it. So if you're hearing that, it's because the water is just running a little bit. I don't like dealing with things like that. One time, like, it just sounded like the water was going off in the walls everywhere, and these are times where I'm like, what do I do? Like, do I call somebody? Because I'm thinking, like, if it's really just, like, spraying in the walls or whatever, like, I'm on the second floor, like, I don't know. But then it'll just stop. Like, I've been many different places, and I've just never experienced anything like this. I don't know. I just felt to share that. A lot of, like, things are destabilizing. There's something about where I'm at in the activations. I just feel this intense, like, pressure, and things are coming up and being revealed at this time. There's a lot of purging that's going out. I don't know, all this, sometimes there's reasons they have me talk about this stuff. You know, maybe there's going to be some pressure that needs to be, I don't know. But what's crazy is, look, I got 3 chakra cards. I mean, it has all the chakras in here, but this entire deck has got, you know, all of them in here. But that's a pretty big deck for the first pull here to have 3 chakra cards come out, right? So, oh, all right, Danny. All right, we'll get this another unity card. Okay, but there's this. So these chakras are very much open, being illuminated, being actively used, or, I mean, like, I feel that healing is going through. Maybe these are what are going to be, like, expanding, and you're going to be releasing maybe things that are going to be blockages. Because in the reading I was doing earlier, I was talking about during the last equinox is when I had my major activation. It was like a Kundalini awakening, because after it happened, I had, like, crazy, like, downloads coming through, and, like, I literally felt like I leveled up, and I was just like, oh my gosh, like, I had all this newfound knowledge, and I was like, and nobody's gonna understand anything that I'm saying. I'm on such a higher level. I'm like, great, I can't even talk to anybody about this amazing transformation that I went through. People are gonna think I'm nuts. So but anyway, so I'm really excited because I feel like that's happening again, right? But yeah, so I mean, you only have one. Once you do, it's like once you're awakened, you're awakened. Once you're woke, you're woke. Once you're connected and you get those direct downloads from divine source, you're going to keep getting them. But maybe there's been some things that have been blocking your chakras, right? Or maybe you're expanding more, you're getting more vision, sharper, clairvoyance, clarity, some things could be getting revealed, right? Because certain things can block those things, right? Especially spell work, because I know that I've had heavy spell work and manipulation. That's why I'm constantly have to, like, is this an illusion? Is this spell work? What is this? What is real? So that's why I've been really confused, because I've literally seen things come into my dreamscape that aren't real. And I've literally, like, had the enemy come to me trying to get me to sign contracts in my dreams too. And I'm like, nope, Nice try, but nope. You will never get my soul. This is not for sale. Never will I sign anything away, right? So yeah, and coming in the form of people that you trust and things like that. It's came through the airwaves too, through some of my beautiful people where I've noticed that, wait a minute, that this is altered, you know. So you might not know what I'm talking about, but I don't know, maybe around this time you could be questioning certain things, right? Because there's a lot of trickery and shapeshifters and all sorts of stuff. So anyway, heart portal and sacral portal, creativity, intimacy, and inhibition. For some of you could really be working on your sacral portal if you've been holding back your energy too. So there's that. So these three are really important. I feel like I'm like having trouble catching my breath a little bit. So that's normally not like me. So maybe you need to calm down and take some breaths, right? Maybe somebody has some anxiety or something. I'm hearing that. Jody Sparks something. That song, Can't Breathe Without Air, or No Air. It's playing in my head. So there's something about that. Maybe Tony Sparks? I don't know. Can't breathe no air. Whatever that song is. Maybe that means something to you. Okay. Identity, self-love, and acceptance. Reflective truth. I've always seen this card as the twin card because of the reflective energy there. But I'm more picking it up with all these butterflies is this is really where you're spending time loving yourself, right? Because you're realizing that your world is a reflection of your outer world. How you treat yourself is what you're going to experience back, right? So if you're constantly not giving yourself love and respect, then you are telling the universe that you don't deserve that. You deserve to be last. Like something I realized is that, you know, me being a homemaker, I always, you know, felt as though I did everything, you know, for my children and stuff, and getting to be home with them. Like, kids are so spoiled. Like, literally, like, they'd go to school every day. They'd come and have their lunch and all of that, but then they would come home and they'd get to have lunch again because mom would always have food ready for them and cleaning up their rooms, and they'd always come home to their rooms all cleaned up in the house. Like, they could literally just come home, destroy it, go to sleep, whatever, leave whatever, and then come, you know, it was like I was doing everything for them, and I didn't mind it because I was taking care of the home, you know, getting to be home with the kids and everything. And then I started to realize how they really started to take it all for granted and expecting me to do those things. And then I would be like, oh, well, they're gone so much at school, like I'm not gonna have them do these things. And you know, just like whenever like I would prepare anything, you know, like I would always count myself last, you know. A lot of times, like if the kids wanted more things, you know, as a mom, you constantly give those things up, you know, for your kids because it makes you happy to see them happy. But there's this energy of like somebody who's really starting to realize that they just got hung up with really putting themselves last. And then, you know, the children see that, right? So whether you realize it or not, you know, you're showing them that in their mindset, then they were growing up like, no, like you're a mom, like you don't go to work. So, you know, you're at home, that like that's your job. That's what you, okay. I don't know where I'm going with all this. So you're really starting to have self-love for yourself. It's just like, you know, always answering to your kids, like whenever they need you and things like that. And just recently I'm like, no, I'm busy doing something, you need to wait, you know, and things like that. Like somebody's really creating boundaries for themselves and learning how to start to stand up and reclaim their power and their energy, spending time to themselves, pouring love into themselves. And that's really beautiful. And you're starting to realize now you're starting to get the respect, right? Starting to claim that back. Yeah, you're definitely in this creative energy because we had, let me try to expand on me. I don't know why, like I'm getting like really like winded. All right, so creation, resurrection, and magician. So there's the strong magician energy for sure. I don't know why I just keep going off the bottom. Let me pull some more cards. Sometimes that happens. See, healing, comfort, faith, restoration. Somebody is definitely going through like a healing, a purging. The promise. I had seen the unity when I was going down. Wow, there's the exile card. Interesting. Because this is the promise. Soulmates, attraction, and partnerships. For some of you, you're attracting higher vibrational partnerships and soulmates. This is beautiful. Because you started to love yourself. And when you start to love yourself, that's often how you start to attract partnerships in these higher level ones. But what's interesting is there's this exile here. Illusion of separation and disconnected and isolation. For some of you, like, that's how you were disconnected. You were separated from your twin. Because it's like when you realize that you and your twin are one, that you are one, like you will always get what is for you. Love is a blessing. Love is given to you when you've earned it. True love anyways. Otherwise you're going to be getting a lot of karmic partners and lessons. So, wow, this one is reversed. I never see these reversed. And this one is reversed. So I'm curious. So it's the magical realm card and it's right next to the roof portal. So the reversals do have meanings. The magical realm card is belief, confidence, and co-created power. So what are we going to say this is being reversed? Somebody was probably not being confident in their power. Illusion, because I was just talking about the illusion of separation when I had seen that, right? So, wow. It's like I do not see them. Oh, maybe this one doesn't have a reversed meaning. That's why. Let's read the card, though, to find out. It is only in your perception that you may be in limitation. Believe and know that you are far more powerful than you realize. So this is the upright meaning. Believe and know that you are far more powerful than you realize. So that means in reverse, if somebody knows how powerful they are, that's how I'm going to take it. The energies around you are vying for your attention, so listen to the wind, sea, earth, and sky. Your answers will swiftly come. You have the ability to create your own reality. Wow. So reversed. You know how powerful you are, but what I'm getting is just somebody is just not creating what they desire. It's like knowing the tricks and the secrets, but not using them. Because there's something with illusion of separation, disconnection, and isolation. So somebody's like isolating, disconnected, illusion. I get that. I get that. Yeah, because it's like me recently going through stuff. It's like I've healed myself. I've worked on myself. I know what I want, and I've been at the mindset like, I know what I want. And I've been contemplating like, am I ready to have everything that I want? I think it's because I've been in this energy for such a long time of knowing that I have, it's like knowing that you have like, let me put it in a situation. It's like knowing that you have like a winning lottery ticket, but it's like not cashing it and not doing anything with it because you're in this situation where you're like, I have this. I've always wanted this. Now I have it, but the circumstances or the people I'm with, the situation, it's like it's not what I wanted. So I'm just gonna sit here and not, you know, do anything with this. This is like what I'm getting because it's like somebody's like, I get it now. It's like somebody finally gets what they want, what they've always wanted. But it's like that kind of shock, like, wow, okay. So I have this now, but it's not that you don't, I'm not getting that you don't want it, but it's like, it's taking time to process it. It's like I was describing this a little bit earlier with my daughter, like when it's like knowing that she's coming home, we wanted her to, and I know that's not what this is, it's something else, so I'm just using an example. You know, it's like when you get something finally, like a wish granted, and you're like, am I dreaming? Is this really happening? Do I really get this? So you're kind of just like, wow, it takes a little bit, you know, to, maybe because somebody doesn't know how to, I don't like cards reverse, so I flipped it up, right? But, you know how powerful you are, so, I just got like somebody knows something. And they're not using it because they're not doing something with some information. Because they're just so used to not having this or being in this there's another Unity card. I'm getting to, this is somebody that like always like waits for blessings and abundance from the universe and always goes according to plan, and it's like all of a sudden now to realize you're given the plan, like you have to create the plan now, and you're like, well, wait a minute, I'm always the one that just goes with the plan, you tell me what to do, and now all of a sudden when you have to like, it's kind of like a ship. Say you're in a ship, right? And it's like you're just cruising along in the ship with everybody, and all of a sudden they're like, you know what, here you go, you drive. And maybe you always wanted to do that. Now it's like, all right, well, I know I'm qualified enough to do it. I'm glad you trust me with that. I'm okay. I kind of knew that this was going to happen if I kept riding on your boat. It doesn't surprise me. But you're just kind of like, all right. But it's more just a major change, right? It's kind of just, But you're not all alone. You are, I don't know why I felt to use that snare, but I did. They keep showing me attachment, accumulation, defensiveness, and scarcity. I feel like I want to read this one because this is the Dragon Realm, guarding fortune. Now I have to talk about elementals as guarding fortune. And with Libra, there's something big about justice coming in. Because in Libra season, well, we're not in Libra season yet, but Libra, right? Is that next? I think it's next, right? Yeah, because then we roll in, because I know Scorpio's the end of October. So yeah, we're rolling. So anyway, but yeah, okay. That's, wow. It's literally getting ready to start, isn't it? Because it's always around the 20. That would be why the Libra Equinox. Wow. I've already been feeling this major justice coming in within Libra season, or just within the, I've been feeling like the strong Libra energy of like justice going out and around the collective just this last end of the year, right? Just a lot of things. So yeah, wow, okay. Time just going by so fast for me. I cannot believe it's like it's already September. Wow. Third eye portal came out again with the crown portal. So this is somebody that is definitely getting crown chakra activations, third eye, getting alignments. But I wanted to see what the scarcity was about. And then I was looking at this. Releasing control, silence, and knowing. They're showing me the solar portal too. How many portal cards are we going to see? These are very powerful, right? I want to see what other messages are with this attachment. There's a money tree activator in here. That caught my eye along with scarcity. A period of accumulation of wealth may be on the horizon, so caution is required on how you proceed. Or you may be clutching on to material possessions and you need to release them. If you are feeling like wealth is scarce, visit all lack and scarcity programs running in your life. Modify your belief system towards prosperity and know that you are always provided for. Wow. You can work with goldstone and pyrite. So I thought I'd show you guys. Look, I got my pyrite right here. So, belief systems. Maybe that's what this is. That's more what I'm feeling. Because it's interesting how it said like a lottery ticket, right? It's like all of a sudden somebody getting like a bunch of money. And then it's going to be like, wow, now I have all this money. What do we do with it? So, yeah. Huh. I don't know. I don't know why I'm feeling scattered. I know I'm also getting tired. I just looked right at 2600 too. Yeah, I stayed up late tonight. I wanted to do another reading. I thought the equinox was today. That was the 22nd. But I've been getting numbers for the 23rd. I don't know if it rolls over into the 2 days. Yeah, it's the 22nd. But I'm going to be doing more readings, right? So this will just be my first one with magical dimensions. I guess I better get some sleep. I'm sending love and light to all of you, right? Definitely subscribe to the channel if you have not. I love all of my new subscribers. Thank you guys so much for helping my channel grow. I'm gonna get more focused into doing the cards a lot more too over the channeled messages. I know I've been processing a lot of stuff. I feel like a lot more of that's been coming out. I want to get more into my studies and more back into the cards. So I don't know if you're new and you like all of that, definitely subscribe. There's going to be a lot more fun equinox readings, right? So I've got to take care of some stuff later today, but I'm going to be doing a bunch of readings tomorrow night. So getting excited for it. I'm telling you, there's something. I will never forget the gateway that activated me, and this was literally equinox last year where I felt activated. Right? It was just like the downloads that I received just maybe that's what this is too. Because it can be spiritual inheritance, does not, and to me that is like one of the most beautiful gifts. It really is. Like I'd gotten some enlightenment and like I was crying. I was so happy. And I was like, just, oh my gosh, like thank you so much for finally giving me the clarity. Finally, me realizing, why, a certain part of me was just so different, right? And I'd gotten the download, right? About my grandmother and that she was just like me. And I'm not going to get into all of that, but it was just like, it was just so beautiful. And I felt, and knowing that and it was like I was gifted it, and it's like it's something that has to be earned too, because it's like you're not just going to be told that you have this. It's literally something you have to earn, right? So like it was just like such a beautiful gift. It really was. And of course too, when it's so beautiful. So this, maybe that's what I'm feeling, because I've had that recently, right? And I just feel it's just so beautiful to get that. So that's what I mean. This world is so constructed of things. It's just like these beautiful crystals, right? And treasures. Like I go crazy over crystals, and they're here for us. They're so beautiful. Gaia creates its own jewelry, and just magic, and just, oh my gosh, crystals are just so beautiful and amazing. And okay, now I'm talking about material things aren't important and stuff, but there's so much magic to this universe and this world. I really feel that some of you are going to be realizing the magic and getting things revealed to you, finding out the secrets, and it's so exciting, right? And maybe some of you are realizing, like, yes, here you go, like here's the torch, you're getting passed down something you're realizing that you get to create something very, very magical, very beautiful. And you could be feeling this energy of just feeling very honored. Maybe you're just like, well, what do I do now? So anyways, that's what I have for you guys. Love and light to all of you. Definitely check out more readings. Bye, guys.